Hey everyone, Scott here again. Today I wanted to go ahead and put up a video about the many uses of duct tape. Now, I know everyone here has seen duct tape, they know what it is, they know that you can make wallets from it. I've seen some people online actually doing duct tape t-shirts, which for me just doesn't sound too comfortable. I like my cotton blend, so, but whatever works for them I guess is going to work for, well, them. Doesn't have to necessarily work for me. But one thing I want to get into today is using duct tape for security. Now, with the security, it's not going to be like home security system. You're not going to be using it in that type of a situation. But this one, it's getting more into keeping you safe in your vehicle. Car, truck, van, pretty much if it has windows, duct tape's going to be able to help you on out in this situation. So, how are we going to use this to keep us safe in a vehicle? Well, let's just pretend that it's a riot situation. Let's say it's bad weather with debris blowing across the roadway. Use your imagination, folks. Okay? But anyways, working in EMS and the fire service as long as I have, one thing that we will do is before we pop a window or anything of that sort is we'll actually use duct tape. Now, with duct tape, what you want to do is make a big X on the window. Okay, obviously for our situations we use it on the outside of the vehicle, but I'm figuring that inside is going to work just as well. But here's where this actually comes into handy. What this duct tape will do is it'll actually keep the glass sort of as a whole. Okay, so if, let's say, you go ahead and find out that you're going to be driving through an area that has heavy rioting going on, which, by the way, guess what? I don't recommend. What you can do is take your duct tape, make that X in the window. Okay, so this way, if someone should happen to break your glass, one, you're not going to have shards going everywhere, and two, it's going to keep up a little bit of the dexterity of the window. So that's always a couple good things to actually have right there for you. Now with duct tape, as you can see, it comes in many different sizes, many different colors, so on and so forth. But there's a very simple trick to taking one of these big rolls and condensing it in size. And right now I'd love to show you how I do mine. I actually have a couple of these already set up. Got a couple in my get home bag, and right now I'd love to show you how I actually do this. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to do our best to show you how I actually do this, and this is my first time experimenting with this type of a camera angle before, so bear with me if this doesn't work out too well. What you're going to need is pretty much an old business card. An old credit card also works, and honestly I like the old credit cards a little bit better because, well, they're just not as flimsy. But right now I'm going with what I have on hand, which just happens to be old business card. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our duct tape, open it on up. See if you guys can see this. Then what we're going to do is take our old business card, just place it right on in there, right on the center. Get a little bit more duct tape. Helps a little bit if you take the duct tape, secure it in between your knees, and then you're going to pull a little bit and fold. One thing I'll do then is I'll go ahead and smooth it on out a little bit. So this way we know that it's actually adhering. A little bit more duct tape. Fold, press. You don't have to do the whole roll, obviously, but figure out what you might want to have on hand, in your get-home bag or your car, your truck, whatever. So yeah, it's that simple. You just keep on going until you think you have enough for what you might need. Okay, so I know what a lot of people are probably thinking right about now. If I go and do my duct tape in this style here, will it still adhere to the surface I'm trying to put it on? Well, I've been doing this for a while and I so far haven't had any problems with it. That is one reason why I go ahead and I make sure that when I'm packing it tight up against the card. So this way I'm taking all air bubbles, anything of that sorts, and I'm forcing them out. So that way it's actually adhering basically to the tape itself. So I'm taking this and condensing it down to this. So, but another good way to test it is taking it, pulling it on out, and yeah, it's actually adhering pretty well. Now let's go ahead and do the all famous duct tape slam here. Yep, sounds like duct tape. Now as you can see, this is not a prep towards doomsday. What this is actually for is a prep for life. We don't know what tomorrow might hold. Okay, granted, I live in a medium-sized town. Mostly in my area it's all farming. But what's not to say that one day I'll be in Chicago and all heck breaks loose. I can tell you this much, I'm going to be taking this duct tape and I'm going to be securing my windows. Simply because I don't want shards of glass going in my eye, on me, scratching me, so forth and so on. So what this is mainly is just a little bit of a security precaution that I'm taking for myself in my vehicle. Now, once again, there's many uses to duct tape. I'm not just saying, hey, put duct tape in your car and keep it there for this reason. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, think outside the box. Okay? I know a lot of people on YouTube, when they start talking about prepping, it's all doomsday. That show Doomsday Preppers isn't helping either. So this is just something simple, easy to do, easy to have on hand, just in case you might need it. So with all that being said, thanks for watching. More videos are on the way. Hope you enjoyed. Any questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. Leave me a PM and I'll do my best to answer what I can for you. So, thank you. You all have a great one, and we'll see you in the next video.